When you're entering the same type of data over and over again, it's a good idea to use a drop-down list to pick the item from. So for example here, we're entering similar data many times, and there's always a risk we could make a spelling mistake. So to apply a drop-down pick list, we can set up some validation. Highlight the cells that you want to apply the list to, go to the Data tab, choose Validation here, Data Validation, and Data Validation. Go to Settings, and validation criteria is allow any value, and let's choose list. And then we can choose the source of the list. So we click on this little blue icon here with the red arrow, and over on this part of the spreadsheet we've got the list that we're going to allow, so we highlight that and press Enter. It's picked up those cells. We can then put an input message, so we could tell people what they're supposed to do. So we've said the title is choosing an item, the input message is please click on the arrow and choose an item from the list. So that tells the person putting the data in what they're supposed to do. We can then put in an error alert. So we can choose the type of icon that we want. We can put a title, and then we can click OK. So we should now have a drop-down list here. You can see that we've got the input message, choosing an item, that was the title. Please click on the arrow and choose an item from the list. So we've got a blank space here. Let's click on the arrow and we can choose boot. Now if we try to type something into that cell which isn't on the list, we'll get our error message. So let's try Wellington and press Enter. And then we can now see that we've got the error message. That item is not in the list. Please choose an item which is in the list. So that tells us what we've done wrong.